Hello and welcome to my Autumn EDC video. If you don't know what EDC means, it's everyday carry. Specifically, these are things that I do carry every day on me, near me, whatever. I haven't done one of these videos for ages. I've been requested to do one, and seeing as it is a Sunday, I thought I'd make the video and bring it to you in the 4K. If you're a subscriber from sort of like the past year or so, this might be new content for you, but either way, I hope you enjoy it. So the first thing, the vital first thing that I always carry is some form of knife. In the UK, our knife laws are, I say, limited, restrictive. We can't just walk down the street with a Bowie. And what would be your reason to do that anyway? But either way, we are restricted to less than 3-inch pocket folding knives that don't lock, such as this one by Spyderco. It doesn't lock, there's no locking mechanism. Yeah, non-locking knives are probably less safe to use, but I've got over 100 knives. I've never had a mishap where I've chopped a finger off or anything like that. As long as you're not pushing the knife to its limit, as long as you keep it sharp and well maintained, it should be an extremely useful tool. So something like a Spyderco squeak, which is a little bit less say intimidating. There's still quite a huge stigma around knives in the UK. They're definitely weapons first and then tools second, which is a shame because we've had them since before we've even had fire, put it that way. Then you've got a Spyderco Urban, which is just a little bit longer, but it's still got this lovely N690 CO blade steel. The edge itself is very sharp, and it would rather roll than snap. It's not brittle at all. It's a lovely blade steel, and the edge will last a good while, and it's very easy to sharpen too. So something like one of those I'd probably be carrying just for my tasks during the day. It's surprisingly useful. The moment you realise that is the moment when you don't have one on you. I won't go on about it throughout the video, but I'll just say in the UK it's illegal for you to carry anything for self-defence. You've got a baseball bat in the back of your car just for that occasion? No, you're getting arrested. That might seem really strange and odd, and you might think, oh my God, well, how do you protect yourself? Well, yeah, it's a good question, but rarely conflicts resort in violence. And if they do, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, with the wrong group of people. But hey, it is what it is. But I've been on this planet a good while now, and maybe I've just been lucky, but I certainly haven't been in any altercations where someone's pulled a weapon on me, or anything that could be used as a weapon. That's another important point. Anyway, so I'll have one of those, or something like this maybe, which again, it's under the 3 inches and it's non-locking. Always important to have a backup blade, like a Spyderco Honeybee or a Grasshopper or something like that. That's always important to have a backup blade somewhere. Then some kind of pocket tool, like a penknife. My go-to choice is the Hunter. I think it's a great balance of tools. You've got some excellent scissors on there. You've got a blade. You've got a can opener, bottle opener, corkscrew, mini screwdriver. The pin is useful too, which is just sort of hidden here. So that's a useful tool anyway. So if I didn't have a knife, I'd probably have one of these. The main reason why I'd carry a knife over something like this is just for that blade aspect. Out of all the tools, I'd probably use the blade the most. And for me, that's just so unsafe. I've had lots of close encounters with knives like that, and that's why having a blade where where there's a finger choil, and having that, it's not really going to go anywhere. So it's for my own safety, really. Torches, it's autumn, it's becoming dark. I have a mixture of torches and flashlights available to me. I use the Phoenix LD22, but I think they've got lots of LD versions now, which are way brighter. I use it because it's waterproof, it's quite lightweight, it's got well over 100 lumens, so it's very bright. It's got lots of different modes, including a strobe mode. You can't really Oh, there we go. You can sort of see it. That's the highest brightness. Yeah, if you hold that, then it'll give you a seizure. Yeah, and you can click it on and then it's on, or you can actually hold it and then it's on and then let go. Vital tool in the UK, because it's getting dark. And I just have a couple of any loops, which again are my batteries of choice. They are a bit pricey, but they come fully charged and you can charge them like well over 300 times. I use them for my gaming controllers and things as well, because they are just tried and tested. I can't recommend them enough. And the torch is obviously waterproof too. So there's that. Keys, I've got some keys here. A whistle is always useful if you can't shout or whatever. You've got this, got a little light, but it's useless compared to a full LED light. It's got a blade on it, nail file, some scissors, but another useful thing is it's got a pen. So there you go. That's some keys I keep. Also got another selection of keys. Usually I'd have a glass breaker on this, but that's somewhere else. Everything from like a little Swiss tool to a USB key. These tweezers are incredible. You don't have to get these stainless steel ones. You can get the titanium if you really want, but these are the best tweezers I've ever used. These are just so useful when you need them. Then I've got a space pen, so underwater, upside down, you name it. Got one of those space pens, and I usually carry a waterproof notepad, which I haven't got here at the moment, but there we go. And then I've got this wallet, which it has this coating in it, so that you know, most of your debit cards and credit cards and things are now contactless. Well, this has got this blocker, so someone can't go past you like on the underground and then just, you know, cash in £30 or whatever. So it's like an RF inhibitor extra layer in the wallet. So that's a cool little feature, I suppose. I don't carry much change, so there's no point in having a little purse or anything like that. Got my car keys, obviously, you know, so got those. A useful thing for driving is a pair of sunglasses. I've got, if you've seen my sunglasses collection, I've got a load of pairs of sunglasses, but you know, they don't have to be Ray-Bans or Oakleys or anything, just got a pair of them. Everyday sort of wear, I've got my watch, so I'll take this watch off. That's my Apple Watch, Series 2. I'm happy with it. I use it for my fitness, my swimming. It measures my lengths and things like that. Measures my heartbeat, you name it. It's been a very great watch. You can get away with not charging it for over 2 days, which is fantastic. But yeah, fully waterproof. If you wish, you can change the straps and you can change the straps. Look, it's so easy to just change the straps if you really wish. So there's that. My phone, I've just got a 7. So that's useful just for checking out all my messages and keeping up to date with the YouTube channel. So that's that. Always get a case and a screen protector. There's a screen protector on that at the moment. So yeah, that's a very useful, vital bit of kit. If I'm not using my Apple Watch, I'll use like a G-Shock or a Beta watch, or, you know, one that I'm not that fussed about getting damaged. But G-Shocks, you can't really go wrong with them. But there you go. And then finally, when I'm around the house and things, not out in public, I'll probably have a locking knife somewhere on me, you know, very sturdy, and that'll deal with sort of any job I want it to accomplish. So there you go. That is my sort of autumn EDC. I'm usually not that far from my base, as it were, so there's no big need for me to carry like a bug out bag or anything like that. I'm not in the wilderness. The UK is densely populated, very close to civilization all of the time, most of the time, unless you live out somewhere, Scotland or a couple of places in Wales, but even Wales is quite small. Okay, so that is it for the end of my EDC video. What do you guys think? Would there be anything else that you include that is a must? I'll probably say some kind of painkillers. That would be a useful thing to have, maybe. And some cord, and yeah, my glass breaker that I normally carry around with me as well. But yeah, I think this has got a glass breaker on it anyway, so But yeah, that is my Autumn EDC video. Thank you to the guy that suggested an EDC update video. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.